Hello, today I'm going to show you how to make KFC style chicken. First thing you need in a bowl is 2 teaspoons of paprika, just about half a teaspoon of thyme, about half a teaspoon or thereabouts of ground ginger, about 1 teaspoon of garlic salt, about half a teaspoon of dried basil, about 1/3 of a teaspoon of dried oregano, just quite pungent by itself, about half a teaspoon of celery salt, about half a teaspoon or thereabouts of dried mustard powder, half a teaspoon of black pepper, ground black pepper, half a teaspoon of white pepper, and then half a teaspoon of salt. Add into that about 2 cups or 2.5 cups of buttermilk. Then just give all that a nice mix around, get it all incorporated. I've transferred my mixture into a bigger bowl. This is what you end up with, the kind of pinky colour. You can see all the herbs and spices in there. Just make sure it's all mixed together. And then we will add the chicken. Okay, so add the chicken. You want to marinate into this bowl. Make sure it's well coated. I got 2 chicken breasts in here at the minute, but I'm going to be adding a couple of drumsticks as well in some of these spaces. It don't matter if it's packed tight as long as it's all covered. Preferably you want to marinate it overnight. Even 24 hours would be good for it to really penetrate. But anything over an hour is good really. So that mixture there managed to coat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chicken breasts and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drumsticks. Then you're going to need 4 cups of plain white flour, and to this we're going to add the same exact spices in the same amounts. Obviously we're leaving out the buttermilk this time, but you've got all the spices here. Just give it a good mix together in this flour. Get it all incorporated together. 11 secret herbs and spices, not so secret now. Put some vegetable oil into a wok or a large pan and bring up to a high heat. So you want to grab your marinated chicken, just coat it in this, and drop it into your seasoned flour mix, and just coat well with that. Really get it nice and covered in our seasoned flour. You know, the little crannies and nooks. You just want to gently lower your flour coated chicken, shake off any excess into your oil very carefully. You want to cook this for 8 minutes. With our chicken all fried up, now just leave this to rest on some kitchen paper just to absorb any excess oil. Gonna make some KFC chips to go with our KFC chicken burger and drumsticks. So say yourself some potatoes and you want to peel these. There we go. Now you want to chop these up into the shape you want. Traditional French fry shape. The way I find it easiest to do is to slice a thin layer on the bottom there so you can lay it flat. And then we'll take it from there just by cutting it into 1 centimeter pieces. And the same the other way. Just something like that. I know they're not a perfect imitation of a KFC chip. They're a bit thicker. But they're homemade, so why not? Next you want to add your chips to a pot of boiling water, along with half a teaspoon of salt, and about half a teaspoon of turmeric. That will naturally colour the chips. They won't cook now in this 5 minutes, but let them boil for 5 minutes. For the chip seasoning, add 1 tablespoon of onion granules, 1 teaspoon of garlic granules, 1 1 teaspoon of white pepper, 1 tablespoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of icing sugar. Just give all this a good mix together. For the flour mixture for the chips, add 1 cup of flour, plain white flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric. And just mix all that together. The colour the chips are taking on that, like a bright yellow. Now we want to dip this into the seasoned flour we made for the fries earlier. Just give them a quick coating in there, then we'll bang them into some vegetable oil to fry up. There's our chips all coated in our seasoned flour. Time to get them into our oil and fry them up. Now I'm just assembling the burger. I got the chicken breast there with the spicy seasoned coating, cheddar cheese, lettuce, and a nice chunk of tomato. Just a bit of mayonnaise up with it, so I put a bit of mayo on top. And that's the burger done. Your chips are seasoning with the seasoning mix we made earlier. And toss it all together. There we go. There's a nice KFC style meal. Done. When my other half gets in from work.